This is Dalmellington, a small town located in East Ayrshire, Scotland. Standing 600 feet above sea level, this town was once said to have the darkest skies in Europe. Gaining its name, a village in the stars, it's no wonder that just a 15-minute drive away is the Scottish Dark Sky Observatory, a perfect day out for anyone who wishes to explore the mysteries of our galaxy. And just half a mile away from Dalmellington is the much smaller village of Bellsbank. Now, as you can tell from behind me, there's a bit of construction going on, so it's going to be a bit noisy as of now, but I imagine that once all this is away, it's going to get a lot more peaceful and quiet. A nice place to raise a family. But then you look over at the house and yeah, you see all this overgrown grass, you see the litter. It feels a lot like a jungle, and I'm starting to fear for my life. I feel like there's a tiger or something hidden in amongst this grass, so before I get attacked, let's go in and see what it looks like inside. Now, it doesn't look like the most inviting on the outside, but those views are spectacular. The question is, will it be just as inviting on the inside? Now, at first glance, this two-bedroom house looks like it could use a lick of paint. And judging from the floors, it looks like someone may have already started doing some work in here. Let's follow these footprints, see where they lead. The footsteps just sort of end at the doorway here. This looks like to be the living room. You've got a big, lovely window here. Gives you a nice look out into the hills, minus the scaffolding. You've got a little window over there. Gives you a good look at the back garden, see what the kids are up to. So you've got plenty of natural light coming in. You've also got that wall over there, possibly a wee feature wall, get a telly, a little fireplace. There's remains of an old fireplace on the floor just there. Yeah, and just like every other room in this house, with a little bit of paint, a little bit of carpeting, this place looks like it could be fit for a nice little family. So the living room appears to be in pretty good shape, but what about that all-important kitchen? Now this is nice. Just like the living room, it looks as if there's already been some work done. We've got some cupboards here, got nice fresh tiling on the walls, again a little bit of paint will make this kitchen look fabulous. Maybe put a wee washing machine over here, a little oven over here. Now that might go a bit above budget, but up until then it looks as if it's microwave meals for all. Let's have a look in the garden. Welcome to the jungle. This looks like it's the back garden. Lots of overgrown grass, but it's very spacious. And I imagine if you give it a little bit of TLC, spruce it up a bit, get a few plants, cut the grass a bit, this would be the perfect location to have a nice family barbecue. But as it is, well, I'm a bit scared. I don't know what's behind that grass. So now that we've tackled the ground floor, the only way is up. So if you follow this wee flight of stairs, you'll head into this little modest-sized landing, which leads you to the bathroom and the two bedrooms. You've also got a loft up there, which we can't check out at the moment because we don't have a step ladder or a ladder or anything like that. We could use this piece of loose wiring to maybe climb up and see what it's like, but I think I'll keep myself nice and safe and we'll check out the big bedroom. So this is the bigger of the two bedrooms. This would probably be used as the master bedroom. There is some dodgy wiring over there. We're carrying on the theme from the landing with the dodgy wiring, and it's the last thing you want when you buy a house. But I do think that if you get someone in here to fix it, it should be okay. You do have a boiler, which could throw some people off, especially if this is going to be a master bedroom. However, if you are a heavy sleeper, a nice wee double bed over there, and with that nice window showing the lovely view, I think this room is ace. The smaller bedroom appears to be in pretty good shape too, with only a few cosmetic changes needed. There does seem to be a lack of storage however, but it's definitely suitable for a young child or teenager. And here we have the bathroom. Now it is very small and compact and tight in here, but the last tenants have left us with lovely facilities like this bath, the sink, the toilet. You've got all your facilities in here. It's never safe to assume that the plumbing has been done. It's maybe something to check out. But with a nice bit of paint and flooring, this bathroom will look as good as new. Now I feel like we've got a smashing wee property on our hands here, but I'm a wee bit worried about those damp spots in the hallway. Let's find out what our local estate agent has to say.
The property could be very nice. Obviously there is some work required. In my opinion, the kitchen and bathroom and the floor coverings do need to be upgraded, and once they are done, it would be a very sought after property.
What about the sale and rental value?
I think that the current rental market valuation would be in the region of £350 per calendar month. However, once all the upgrades have been done, we would then be looking closer to £400 per calendar month. The estimated sales valuation in its current condition would be in the region of £30,000, but again, once the upgrades have been done, we would be looking closer to £40,000.
And the damp spots?
That would be subject to a damp specialist report being done, as there is a couple of areas of the property which we've noticed today, which would get guidance from the specialist report.
Now I know I've been giving this place a lot of flack, especially in terms of the garden and the small bathroom, but I do think that with a little bit of TLC, this place will look fabulous. It is very spacious. The only thing that does worry me is the damp spots and the loose wiring, but I do think that if you get a handyman in, it should be fixed, no bother. Let's see how this place done when it went to auction.
400, house in Walthamstow, you should all have your hands up for that. The 400 anywhere? Where? Hey, he's got his catalogue up and I still missed him. 400 with you, sorry. 405. So 405, yeah? 410, yeah? 415. Yeah. 420. 425. Yes. Was there another bidder here? 425 in the middle? If not, is 420 with you? 425 on the left, well done. 430, 435, 440, sir. 447, couple of thousand, might just do it. 447, 445 on my left with you, madam. 445, another crack, 447, if not, 445, first time, second time, third and last time. 445, well done. Sold, and you're not even on the camera.
That successful bid was made by Alistair, a local man in his early 20s whose father is in property development. I was interested to find out why it was him that bought the property and not his dad. Oh, well, Alistair, let me be the first to congratulate you on the new house.
Cheers, thank you.
Your first impressions?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm feeling pretty good about it. You know what I mean? It's the first house I've ever bought under auction, so I'll get experience nonetheless. You know.
So you've not got any property experience behind you?
Well, no. Funny enough, me and my dad, we own a development company, and I think I've been roughly 3 or 4 years. I've been a part of that now, and I was time to let go of the reins. I think, you know what I mean. And like my first solo job, anyway.
Right, okay, well, very best of luck to you. So, what was it about this property in particular that really caught your interest?
Well, do you know something? I've lived in Newton-on-Ayre like forever. You know what I mean. So I know Ayrshire very well. And I just thought, you know what, they were doing, I heard they were doing some renovating down at Bell's Bank, and kept my eyes peeled. I thought, you know, something might pop up at least anyway, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe when I seen it. You know what I mean? In this area of all places, you know what I mean? I'm just like, do you know what? So I thought, buying it, do you know what I mean? Decided to go for it.
So what are your plans for this property? What's really jumping out at you in terms of work's being done?
Oh, some major work, definitely. We need new kitchen appliances through the kitchen area, and do you know what? I seen that damp spot in the hallway, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't even know that was even there.
Did you visit the property before you bought it at auction? Or?
Well, I mean, no, I didn't, and I know that sounds like a rookie mistake. I know, I can just, you know what, I can hear my dad's voice in my head right now, like, what you doing, son, you know what I mean, cussing my name, like.
Well, you're certainly a very brave man. I wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of my dad.
Try to be anyway.
So, most important question, budget. What's your budget for this property?
Well, do you know something? I'm not too worried about like, you know, the renovations and that, because we've dealt with damp patches before on previous projects, and they're relatively easy to get rid of. Do you know what I mean? So do you know something? I'm looking to at least sink in about maybe 4, maybe 5 grand roughly. I know it sounds like a lot of work to do. I know it does. But But do you know what? It'll be a dawdle. It probably won't even take maybe. I'm looking at about maybe 5-6 weeks roughly. Yeah.
Right, okay. And in terms of the property, when it goes up to market, do you know when the scaffolding's going to go away?
I'm going to assume the scaffolding will probably be up for, I don't know, maybe another couple of weeks at least anyway, yeah.
So when this place does go up for market, are you hoping to put it for sale or up for rent? What you
Well, I mean, both would be good, but ideally I'm looking to sell. That definitely would be the ideal outcome, definitely.
And how much would you put it up for?
Oh, well, ideally I was trying to get it between maybe 35, but I'm looking for about 40 grand, £40,000 definitely, yeah.
Well, I wish you the very best of luck. You've definitely got a good place in your hands. Yeah. So we'll leave you to it and we'll be back up when you're done. All right.
Cool, Michael, pleasure. Thank you very much, mate.
And I wish you the best of luck. So it looks like Alistair seems fairly confident that he can turn this place around. However, with lots to do and without the aid of his dad, we can only find out. Let's see how he does later on in the show.